The year 2008 brought a financial earthquake. It was a time of unprecedented turmoil, where the very foundations of the global economy seemed to be shaking. The crisis was not just a minor tremor, it was a seismic event that sent shockwaves through every corner of the world. Banks teetered on the edge of collapse. Financial institutions that were once considered too big to fail found themselves on the brink of ruin. The sight of closed bank buildings and distressed bankers became all too common, a stark reminder of the fragility of the financial system. People lost their homes and their savings. Families were uprooted, forced to leave behind the lives they had built. Foreclosure signs dotted neighborhoods, and the despair of those who had lost everything was palpable. The crisis was not just a financial one, it was a human one, affecting millions of lives. Trust in traditional financial systems crumbled. The once unshakable belief in banks and financial institutions was shattered. People took to the streets protesting against the injustices they had suffered. Broken piggy banks symbolized the loss of savings and the erosion of trust. The world desperately needed a new solution, a way to protect itself from the recklessness of centralized power. The urgency was palpable as people gathered to discuss alternatives. The financial district, once a symbol of stability, now represented uncertainty and fear. In the aftermath of this crisis, a profound question emerged. Could there be a different way to manage and exchange value? People began to reflect deeply on the nature of money and finance. Discussions in parks and public spaces became common as the search for a better system intensified. A system that wasn't controlled by governments or large institutions, but by the people themselves. The idea of a decentralized financial system began to take root. Community meetings and discussions brought together diverse groups of people, all united by a common goal, to find a fairer, more transparent way to manage money. This question set the stage for a revolution, one that would challenge the very foundations of finance. The cracks in the financial district were not just physical, they were symbolic of a system on the verge of transformation. People breaking chains represented the desire to break free from the constraints of traditional finance. Amidst this uncertainty, a mysterious figure emerged, hidden behind the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. This enigmatic individual, or perhaps group, began to share ideas that would soon captivate the world. The anonymity of Satoshi added to the intrigue as people wondered who could be behind such revolutionary thoughts. Little was known about this individual or group, but their ideas would soon ignite a global movement. The mysterious letter, known as the Bitcoin White Paper, outlined a vision for a new kind of currency. Communities gathered, their curiosity piqued, eager to learn more about this groundbreaking concept. The world was ripe for change, and Bitcoin emerged as a beacon of hope. As the sun rose over the cityscape, a new era dawned. People began to see Bitcoin not just as a currency, but as a symbol of hope and possibility. The Bitcoin symbol became a familiar sight, representing a brighter future. This marked the beginning of a new era, one where the power of decentralization and the potential of cryptocurrency would begin to reshape the financial landscape. The bustling city, now infused with the energy of change, was a testament to the transformative power of Bitcoin. People using smartphones in parks symbolized the accessibility and inclusivity of this new financial system. The journey of Bitcoin had begun, fueled by the desire for a more equitable and transparent financial system. Communities celebrated, hopeful for a future where financial power was decentralized and accessible to all. The cityscape, adorned with blockchain icons, represented the integration of this revolutionary technology into everyday life. In the heart of the financial crisis, a name appeared online: Satoshi Nakamoto. This was a time when the world was grappling with economic instability and people were desperate for a solution. The financial systems that had been trusted for so long were crumbling, and the need for an alternative was more pressing than ever. This enigmatic figure, shrouded in anonymity, would forever alter the course of financial history. Satoshi Nakamoto's identity remains one of the greatest mysteries of our time, adding a layer of intrigue and fascination to the story of Bitcoin. Who was this person or group of people who dared to challenge the status quo? Satoshi's true identity remains a mystery to this day, adding to the intrigue surrounding Bitcoin's origins. Despite numerous attempts to uncover the person behind the pseudonym, Satoshi has managed to remain hidden, leaving behind only a trail of revolutionary ideas and groundbreaking technology. Satoshi envisioned a decentralized digital currency. This vision was not just about creating a new form of money, but about redefining the very nature of financial transactions. It was about giving power back to the people, allowing them to control their own financial destiny without relying on traditional financial institutions. This currency, Bitcoin, would operate independently of governments and financial institutions. It was designed to be a peer-to-peer system, where transactions could be made directly between users without the need for intermediaries. This was a radical departure from the existing financial systems, which were heavily centralized and controlled by a few powerful entities. It would be built on a revolutionary technology called blockchain, a secure and transparent way to record transactions. Blockchain technology was the backbone of Bitcoin, providing a decentralized ledger that was immutable and transparent. This meant that every transaction was recorded and could be verified by anyone, ensuring trust and security in the system. Satoshi believed in individual empowerment. The idea was to create a system where individuals had full control over their own money, without the need for banks or other financial intermediaries. This was a revolutionary concept, especially in a world where financial power was concentrated in the hands of a few. Bitcoin was designed to give people control over their money. It was about financial freedom and autonomy, allowing people to make transactions without the need for approval from a central authority. This was a powerful idea, especially in a world where financial systems were often opaque and controlled by a few powerful entities. It promised a future of financial freedom and accessibility. Bitcoin was not just for the tech-savvy or the wealthy. It was designed to be accessible to everyone, regardless of their background or financial status. This was a key part of Satoshi's vision to create a financial system that was inclusive and fair. The allure of a decentralized, censorship-resistant currency resonated with many, especially those who had lost faith in traditional systems. In the wake of the financial crisis, many people were disillusioned with the existing financial systems and were looking for alternatives. Bitcoin offered a glimmer of hope, a way to take back control and create a more equitable financial system. Satoshi's vision resonated with a growing community of early adopters and tech enthusiasts. These were the pioneers who saw the potential of Bitcoin and were willing to take a risk on this new and untested technology. They were driven by a shared belief in the power of decentralization and the potential for Bitcoin to change the world. They saw in Bitcoin the potential to revolutionize not just finance, but a wide range of industries and aspects of our lives. From supply chain management to voting systems, the possibilities were endless. Bitcoin was more than just a currency. It was a platform for innovation and change. The journey of Bitcoin was about to begin, fueled by the ideals of decentralization and the desire for a more equitable financial system. This was just the beginning of a movement that would challenge the very foundations of our financial systems and pave the way for a new era of financial freedom and innovation. On October 31st, 2008, Satoshi Nakamoto published a groundbreaking document, the Bitcoin White Paper. This document would go on to change the world of finance and technology forever. This 9-page document, titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, laid out the technical framework for a new kind of currency. It was a vision for a decentralized digital currency that could operate without the need for a central authority. The white paper was a call to action, inviting anyone interested to participate in the development of this revolutionary technology. It was an open invitation to developers, cryptographers, and enthusiasts to join a movement that promised to redefine the financial landscape. It detailed the principles of Bitcoin, a decentralized, secure, and transparent system for peer-to-peer electronic cash. The white paper explained how Bitcoin would allow for transactions to be made directly between parties without the need for intermediaries, such as banks. The paper was written in a clear and concise style, making it accessible even to those without a deep understanding of cryptography or computer science. This approach ensured that the revolutionary ideas within could be understood by a wide audience, fostering greater interest and participation. The core innovation of Bitcoin, as described in the white paper, was the blockchain. This was a novel concept at the time, representing a new way to structure and secure data. This ingenious system would serve as a public ledger, recording every Bitcoin transaction in a secure and verifiable way. The blockchain was designed to be immutable, meaning that once a transaction was recorded, it could not be altered or deleted. The white paper explained how the blockchain would prevent double spending, ensuring the integrity of the Bitcoin network. Double spending is a potential flaw in digital cash systems where the same digital token can be spent more than once. The blockchain's design effectively eliminated this risk. The release of the Bitcoin white paper marked a pivotal moment in the history of finance. It was the beginning of a new era where the power of money could be placed back into the hands of the people. It ignited a spark that would soon grow into a global phenomenon, challenging the established order and empowering individuals in unprecedented ways. The ideas presented in the white paper inspired countless projects and innovations in the years that followed. The world had been introduced to Bitcoin and its journey was just beginning. From its humble beginnings, as a concept in a white paper, Bitcoin would go on to become a household name, influencing the development of thousands of other cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects. The vision laid out by Satoshi Nakamoto continues to inspire and drive innovation in the digital age. At the heart of Bitcoin lies the blockchain, a revolutionary technology that underpins its entire system and ensures its functionality. Imagine a digital ledger distributed across a network of computers where every Bitcoin transaction is meticulously recorded. This ledger is the blockchain, and it is the key to Bitcoin's security and transparency, making it unique. Each block in the blockchain contains a record of multiple Bitcoin transactions, securely stored. These blocks are linked together chronologically, forming an unbreakable chain of information. This chronological order ensures that the history of every Bitcoin can be traced back to its origin. The blockchain is constantly growing as new blocks are added to it. This process, known as mining, involves solving complex mathematical problems to validate and add new blocks to the chain. Miners play a crucial role in maintaining the security and integrity of the Bitcoin network. The decentralized nature of the blockchain means that no single entity controls Bitcoin. It is a truly global system maintained by a distributed network of computers. This makes Bitcoin resistant to censorship and manipulation, as there is no central point of control.